Right up here. Just make sure it's on. I'm recording and we're good. So awesome.
Corner for the shot. Stop. Pass. Off the glass side. Other way. Behind the net. Back to Maltby. Curtis Maltby back to the point. Back to center. There. Nice pass. Shot. Wide at the blue. Good job. Stays with it. Chiz. Up there. Columbo. And Maltby battling puck. Far circling to neutral zone. The other line. And gets he for the and behind each line. He's up. Puck. Chase. Goes out of the charge. Kept a line charge. The zone and flipped right to the end. All out. Now. Stop. Charge. Lost. It's going to the. And here come the Chargers trying to break it out of their own end, but Morton keeps it into blue line. In for Curtis Maltby. Maltby battling in deep, getting some help in there by Sullivan. Sullivan with a puck near side in the corner. Walks it along the goal line. Can't get a shot off. Kept in by Morton. Back to Sullivan. Oh, quick shot, rebound. Oh, Curtis Maltby. He was in the slot. He'll see that one tonight in his dreams. Had such an opportunity there, but he was so tight in the crease practically. Centering pass, shot there by Griffin Maltby. That one goes wide. Picked up by the Chargers. They're just going to ice it. 8:32 left in the first. That's going to be an ice. Face-off's going to come back in the Chargers' end. 0-0 the score. You are tuned to Steamboat Sailors ice hockey action. Brought to you by our friends at Doc's Auto Clinic, taking care of you by taking care of your car, bringing you the sick play of the game. Face-off controlled by Steamboat. Back to Beckett. He can't keep it in, so they have to retreat into the neutral zone. Steamboat working it back. Tritz. David Thiel. And it looks like a hand pass. So that's going to go all the way down to the Steamboat end. And we'll have a face-off to the stick side of Peyton Tritz. Tritz gets both starts this weekend. Patrick Summer had been splitting time. He's the younger goalie. He's the junior. I'll tell you what, Peyton Tritz has been playing fantastic in the cage. Ripley streaking down left wing side. Circles back behind the cage, looking for someone out front. Around the face-off circles, a man in front. Thiel gets the shot off. That one goes wide. Back behind the Chatfield cage. Kept in there by McNamara, and it looks like it goes out off of McNamara, and we're going to get a face-off out of the zone. Sailors Hockey brought to you by Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank, bringing you the big check of the game. We had a few last night in the victory against Summit County. Tritz getting the shutout in that one. Something tells me if the Sailors can get a lead here, Sumner will get some action today. Shot! Oh, Ripley had an opportunity. He ripped that one, went off the goaltender's stick and into the crowd. Hadlock makes the stop there. Sailors getting some fresh legs out on the ice. We've got Borgerding and Beckett on the point. with David LaPointe at center, Kaminsky and Nate Kelly, your forward line. Puck controlled by Chatfield back behind their own net. Sailors, though, on the forecheck, trying to keep it in the Chatfield end. Puck bouncing around, controlled here by Chatfield. That's Hunter Beckett with the puck. Beckett fires it up left side, picked up by Borgerding behind his own net. Goes to Beckett. Beckett, we got a couple of Becketts. One on the Chargers, one on the Sailors. Centering pass, taken away by Borgerding. Borgerding up the right side, cross-ice pass there to LaPointe. LaPointe onside, loses the puck momentarily, but Beckett cleans up the mess and fires it in deep. Back behind the Sailors' cage, they try to cycle back there. Nothing doing, and Chatfield comes out the other way. Puck in the neutral zone, back into the Steamboat zone, where it's picked up by David LaPointe. 6:42 left in this first period. 0-0 the score. Sailors hockey brought to you in part by Steamboat Dental Center. Check them out online at steamboatdentalcenter.com. Whistle on the play. Sailors getting some fresh skaters out there. Puck's going to come all the way down to the Chatfield end on the ice. 6:31 left in the first. 0-0 the score. Face off here to the stick side of the Chatfield net. Hatlog in net. Colombo on the face off for your Steamboat Sailors. Cameron Colombo to his left. Sullivan works it back to the point. Long shot. That one's deflected wide. Colombo back behind the cage, battling for it. Puck high off the glass in the near corner. Steamboat trying to get control here as Chatfield works to get it out of their own end, and they do. Into the neutral zone. Backhanded back in by Kempers. Sailors doing a good job on the forecheck here. Far side, Sean Sullivan battling for the puck. Griffin Maltby. This is a solid line here. Maltby, Sullivan, Curtis Maltby, Sullivan, and Colombo. These guys are solid. Big boys. Puck fired in by Colombo. Colombo back behind the net. Works it around. Looks for someone out front. Circles back. Gets it out to the point. Tate with the puck. Back to Colombo. Colombo off the sideboards there to Curtis Maltby. Nice stick work there by Colombo. Loses a puck. Here come the Chargers. Headman pass, but Kempers is back. 5:21 left in the first. 0-0 the score. Sailors hockey brought to you by Mountain View Car Wash, helping the Sailors clean the competition. Steamboat's only full-service car wash between town and the mountain. Face off down to the glove side here of the Chatfield net. Yonka. Dakota Kenyon on the face-off. Gets it back to Griffin Maltby. His shot makes it in to Hadlock, who turns it away, puts it into the corner. Sailors pick it up. Grant Yonka battling for it. And taken away here by the Chargers, and here they come back the other way. That's Friedrichs. Works it around the Sailors' net, taken away by Steamboat. Out over the blue line, over the red line. Working it in deep is Bernston. Puck chip back into the neutral zone where it's picked up by Griffin Maltby. Maltby gets it up to Kenyon. Kenyon back to Maltby. Maltby controls, puts it back behind the net for Kenyon. Kenyon pitchforks it up to Yonka. Yonka tries to get it up off the boards here. Good job keeping the puck in here by the Chargers. Back behind the net it goes, picked up by Beckett. Hunter Beckett for the Chargers. That puck's iced, but it's not iced by the Sailors. Errant pass by the Chargers. 4:15 left in this first period. Yonka with a shot. That one goes wide. Kept in by Morton, far side. But here come the Chargers back the other way. Nice poke check there. That right there, if we can convert, could be one of our big checks of the game. Oh, centering pass there. Nets off its moorings. Around the other side, kept in by Steamboat. Behind the Chargers' cage as they try to work it out. Goes into the neutral zone where it's picked up by Maltby. Maltby tries to clear it up to Thiel. Thiel can't handle it. Back to Maltby. Maltby retreats behind his own net. Winds it up. Comes up left wing side to Quinn Morton. Morton's got a head of steam. Breaking it in. Near side. Backhand shot. Turned away. Thiel. Nice job cycling. McNamara back there. Oh, a Malaki crunch. Morton and Thiel getting in on it. Back to the point. Griffin Maltby with a shot. That one high and wide. Thiel backhands it in. Back. And here come the Chargers back the other way. Chargers coming up right wing side. Over the red line. Chipping it in now. No ice on the play. Picked up by Quinn Morton behind the Sailors' cage. Wraps it around to Thiel. And kept in momentarily, but the Chargers forced to retreat. D to D it goes. Coming up over the red line into the Steamboat end. Down the right wing side into the corner. Centering pass taken away by Morton. Morton with some speed coming out. Out over his own blue line. Over the red line. Coming in right wing side. Shot goes wide of Hadlock. Worked it in deep. David Thiel. Thiel and Ripley. The coach's sons on the grinder line here. They're not big boys, but they are effective. Borgerding. And Ripley battling in the corner here. Ripley looking for a man out front. Passes through Gretzky's office. Puck taken away. And here come the Chargers. Chipping up off the half boards out into the neutral zone. Picked up by David Thiel. Now Ripley with the puck. Ripley winding it up. Looking for a headman pass there. Ripley getting off the ice. And that's picked up by Nate Kelly. Kelly puts on the brakes in his own end. Headman pass looking ahead there for LaPointe. LaPointe can't handle it. Taken away by the Chargers. Chargers back the other way, but Borgerding there to intercept. He works it up left wing side. Sailors can't control. Johnny Q. Kaminsky couldn't get a stick on it. Puck in the Steamboat end right now along the near boards here. Little scrum going on. We've got maroon and white shirts battling one another, and the Sailors finally chip it into the neutral zone. 1:05 left in this first period. 0-0 the score. Chatfield coming back the other way as we're under a minute now left in this first period. Puck off the sideboards here into the neutral zone. Always a dangerous time here. Sailors take it away, fire it into the neutral zone. Steamboat can't pick it up. Chatfield really hasn't gotten much going here, but look out. Just as I say that, here comes Steamboat back the other way. David LaPointe streaking down the left wing side. He's got a man in Nate Kelly. Back to Kelly. Oh, nice pass there. Kelly couldn't convert. Puck now back the other way. 26 seconds. Taken away by Nate Kelly. Winding it up with a head of steam. Over the red line. He's got some space. Long shot. Hadlock turns it away. Here comes Chatfield. LaPointe keeps it in with his skate. Long shot. That one goes over the net. Nate Kelly looking for the centering pass. Back to LaPointe. Behind the net. He's got Kelly out front. Kelly tries to snuff it in. Can't do it. Johnny Q. Kaminsky now with the puck. And that one's going to do it. Beckett takes an errant shot there, but after one period of play, we are tied at zeros. We will be back with some stats from the first period. And, of course, we got some Sailor spotlights coming your way. And then second period action. You are tuned to KTYV Sports on FM at 98.9 and on the World Wide Web at SteamboatRadio.com. Your Steamboat Sailors Sports Connection. Check, check, check. All right. Check, check, check. I don't know. Brian Harvey broadcasting live from the Howelsen Ice Arena. You are tuned to Steamboat Sailors Hockey on the river, KCOQ at 100.5. You can also listen and watch this game on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com. Click on the Steamboat Sailors icon, scroll down to the Sailors ice hockey schedule. Click on today's game against the Chatfield Chargers on the listen and watch link, and you, my friends, are cooking with gas. 0-0 the score after one period of play, but it's been all Steamboat. Sailors on top on the shot count, 12-2. They have outshot the Chargers 12 shots to 2, but guess what? We're tied at 0, so it really doesn't matter who's out shooting who. Peyton Tritz playing great between the pipes, though. The 2 shots he's had to face, he has been up to the task. Big shout out to a few of our sponsors. Doc's Auto Clinic, taking care of you by taking care of your car. Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank, member FDIC. And Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend. Also, a big shout out to Russell's Auto Salon, your premier full-service auto body shop, where you always meet by accident. Russell's Auto Salon at 879-1515, bringing you the collision of the game. Also, a big shout out to Steamboat Ace Hardware, the helpful place for hardware, plumbing, tools, grills, garden, and more, offering you knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. Sports Med at Yampa Valley Medical Center, helping you get back to full strength when you're feeling shorthanded. And of course, our friend Chris Puckett at the downtown Edward Jones office. Call Chris Puckett today at 879-1851 for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC. Also like to give Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals a big shout out. If you've got friends coming to town, give them a call at 970-879-8000 for the Locals Connection discount. We're getting underway here. Second period action. Sailors moving left to right on the radio dial. Controlling the face-off. Back to Luke Borgerding, the captain, on the point. Far side to Colombo. Colombo over his own blue line, over the red line, and into the Chatfield end. Puck banging around there, bouncing, pinballing, if you will. And Curtis Maltney and Sullivan in on the forecheck. Again, 0-0 the score here. Puck in deep, just underway, second period action. Centering pass kept in there by Maltby. Maltby works it over to Sullivan. Sullivan along the boards, works it out to the face-off dot. Puck gets taken away from him, but he's back on the forecheck now. Puck pitchforked into the air and down to the Steamboat end, and that's going to be an ice. And the faceoff's going to come back down to the Steamboat end. Also, a big shout out to the Allison Agency with Allstate, proud to ensure victory for the Sailors and to serve the Yampa Valley for all your insurance needs. Easy to find across from Mahogany Ridge on 5th Street. That's the Allison Agency with Allstate. Face off here to the stick side of the Chatfield net. Puck was dropped quickly, and then the whistle sounded. I'm not sure where my cameraman went, but he's not here. Long shot on net. Rebound. Puck around the cage. Wrapped around the backside, not kept in. Centering pass there by number 18, Graham McNamara. Kept in by Griffin Maltby at the point far side. Back behind the net it goes. having some technical issues here with the camera. I think we've got it back underway. Oh, backdoor pass! David LaPointe puts it top shelf, and the Sailors go up 1-0. Puck sliding around. Far side, and a huge goal there by David LaPointe. We'll have to listen to Blair McNamara's call on the PA as to who got the assist on that one.
Scoring, Steamboat, number 5, David LaPointe. Assist for number 6, Kaminsky and Kelly.
Kaminsky and Kelly on the assist, so that line showing to be pretty effective. Back out to center ice it goes, picked up there by Doris. Doris backhands the puck in. Nate Kelly contesting. Puck in close. LaPointe crossed the blue line. Kempers can't get it out. Now LaPointe backing him up. Long cross ice pass. Puck worked in. Johnny Q. Kaminsky working it in deep. Kelly battling for it. Kelly back behind the cage. Kelly circles, looking for a man out front in the slot. Kelly shot. That goes wide. LaPointe can't get the rebound. Puck chipped into the neutral zone where it's picked up by Kempers. All the way down, handled by Peyton Trist. Trist flips the puck back the other way. Here comes Nate Kelly with a big booming drive. Just wide of the net, picked up by Borgerding, far side. Kept in, Johnny Q. Kaminsky battling back behind the net, getting some help there by Kelly. Kelly in tight. Kelly back behind the cage, looking for a man out front. Kelly centering pass, and that one goes wide. Out into the neutral zone, all the way back down to the Sailor cage, where it's picked up by Beckett. Beckett leaves the puck there for Borgerding. Borgerding turns the other way, comes back out, left wing side. Long cross ice pass, back the other way. LaPointe here near boards, back behind Beckett. Into the neutral zone it goes. Back to Beckett. Beckett, long cross ice pass there. Down to the corner. Sullivan battling for it. Sullivan and Colombo back behind the Chatfield net. Coming out. Sailors on top, 1-0. Puck makes it out to the blue line. Kept in by Beckett. Beckett is a big kid, man. Steamboat Sailors have some size this year. Not always has been the case. Beckett's shot gets blocked. Oh, Beckett throwing his body around. No call there. And here come the Chargers back the other way. Borgerding handles the puck near side. Borgerding winding it up. Long cross ice pass. In front to Colombo. Colombo leaving it for Maltby. Shot. Nice stop there by Hadlock. Kept in far side. And we've got a whistle on the play and an injured player. Take this opportunity to thank our friends at Doc's Auto Clinic, taking care of you by taking care of your car. Bringing you the sick play of the game. That's Doc's Auto Clinic. Also like to thank our friends at Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank, member FDIC, and Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, the contractor's choice, and the homeowner's friend. One nothing the score. Steamboat Sailors on top. 12:25 left in this second period. We do have an injured player down. Chatfield Charger down at center ice. Emergency room, Dr. Dave Wilkinson out on the ice right now. And we might want to take a little bit of a timeout here. So let's take a 2-minute break here. Oh, no, player is getting up. And he is up. Steamboat Sailors fans making some noise. Headed to talk to the trainer in the box here. Fortunately, he is in good hands right now as one of our emergency room doctors, Dr. Dave Wilkinson, on hand at the game. Huge Steamboat Sailor fan. Recycling here. So 12:25 left in the second period, 1-0 the score. Steamboat Sailors hockey brought to you by Doc's Auto Clinic, taking care of you by taking care of your car. Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank with locations in Steamboat and Craig. Member FDIC, bringing you the big check of the game. Alpine Lumber, we've seen some lumber thrown around today. Employee owned and operated, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend for all your building materials. Just on the other side of the tracks. From Walgreens. Also like to thank Steamboat Dental Center, dentistry designed for you. Visit Dr. Whitty and the team or check them out online at steamboatdentalcenter.com. Easy to find right across the parking lot from Ski House and Steamboat Medical. Face off here to the stick side of the Chatfield net, controlled by the Chargers behind their own cage. Battling for the puck, centering ice pass there. Sailors can't get a handle on it. Steamboat slows it down, drops it in deep. That looks like Beckett behind the net. Another centering pass. And an opportunity there for Bernston. Back to Borgerding. His shot goes wide into the corner, controlled by Beckett. Beckett at the point, can't keep it. Oh, yeah, still battling for it. Good job by Steamboat. But here come the Chargers back the other way. Chatfield wraps it around the net and out. And no ice on the play as that one's tagged up by the Chatfield defense. Puck left there, and here comes the Chargers back the other way. And we've got another man down. 11:37 left in the second period. Steamboat Sailors on top, 1-0. David Lapointe with the goal here in the second period. And we've had two injured players here. Players taking their knees. And he is back up. Always scary when they head to the boards like that. Again, I apologize for the video. It appears to be working if you're watching online at steamboatradio.com. Face off here, just outside the Chatfield zone. Sailors moving left to right in white tops, black pants, and socks. Kelly centering pass. Oh, looking far side for Kaminsky. No go there. Sailors now retreating, winding it back up from their own end. Cross ice pass. Nate Kelly can't control, and here comes Chatfield back the other way. Back into the neutral zone. Kept in far side by Griffin Malpe. Malpe dangles through the crowd. Spins it back. Looks back to Lapointe on the point. Misfired on that one. Nate Kelly can't keep it in. Now he gets it back. Kelly, nice backhand pass there. Looking for Kaminsky. Now the puck's cleared the other way, and we've got an ice. Nope. They're going to wave that one off as it's handled by Peyton Tritz. Cross ice pass. Here comes Morton. Morton up to Kelly. Kelly back the other way. Kelly into the corner. Back behind the Chatfield cage. Kept in by Morton. Morton works it in deep. Couple of Sailors in there. And Steamboat can't control. Back to Lapointe. Saucer pass there. Bounces out into the neutral zone. Centering pass to Morton. Morton gives it off to Lapointe. Lapointe with a head of steam. Over his own red line. Nearly drew his player offside. No go there. Morton now winds it up in the neutral zone. Malpe, cross ice pass. Looking for Nate Kelly. Nate Kelly gets it at the face-off dot. Nate Kelly in traffic. Bam! Quick shot off there. Kelly gets his own rebound. Another shot! And a good stop there by Hadlock. Good job by Morton. I'm not sure what the call is. Looks like a hand pass, but I thought that puck bounced right back down to Beckett's feet, but that's not what they're calling. So the faceoff coming back down to the Steamboat end, to the glove side of Peyton Tritz. 9:40 left in the second period. Sailors on top 1-0. You are tuned to the River at 100.5. Puck into the neutral zone now. Sailors giving chase. Around, back to the point. Long shot deflected. Into the neutral zone it goes. Steamboat Sailors trying to head the other way. Thiel battling there with Ripley. And Sailors are offside. And here comes Chatfield back the other way. And the faceoff is going to come all the way back down to the Steamboat end. Sailors on top 1-0. 8:38 left in this second period. I apologize here. I'm doing a little multitasking here. Operating the camera and trying to call the play-by-play here. But that's what we do. It's small market radio. Back to the point. Kept in by Chatfield. Trickles into the neutral zone where it's picked up by the Chatfield D. Johnson fires the puck in deep, back around the backboards. That's going to be an ice, and it's going to come all the way back down to the Chatfield end. We'll get a face-off here to the stick side of Hadlock, the Chatfield Chargers goaltender, who's had a nice game tonight. 8:24 left in the second. Sailors outshot the Chargers 12-2 in the first period, and they've picked up right where they left off. Puck in deep. Borgerding can't keep it in. Here come the Chargers back the other way. Little dipsy doodle there, but Borgerding gets back, takes the puck away there from number 15. Wathen, and the puck back to Colombo. Colombo works it back to Borgerding. Borgerding taking out of his own end. Borgerding cross-ice pass. Here comes Colombo. Colombo drops it there for Maltby. Maltby can't control. Back over to Borgerding. Back to Colombo. Colombo in deep to Maltby. Maltby works it in deep to the corner. Back to Beckett on the point. Beckett slows it down, wraps it around the boards, all the way to the far side. Kept in by Borgerding. Borgerding has it in his skates in the corner, looking for Colombo. Colombo can't handle it. Puck fired off the boards and into the neutral zone where it's picked up here by your Sailors D. Beckett works it up near side to Maltby. Maltby can't control. Picked up now by Borgerding. Borgerding backhand near side. Puck chip right back into the neutral zone and down to the Steamboat end where it's picked up by Beckett. Beckett stops, puts on the brakes, comes back out the other way. Headman pass. He's got Maltby. Little dingle-dangle. Shot wide. Oh, Maltby made a nice move to get an open shot. Deked the defender, but then shot the puck wide. Something I would do. Controlled by Beckett. Beckett flips the puck up, looking for Sullivan. Sullivan at center ice now. Controlled here by the Chargers. Chargers wheel and deal back out the other way into the neutral zone. Oh, big hit there. Right there by Curtis Maltby. That right there is our Russell's auto collision of the game so far. And a shot by Sullivan, and the Steamboat Sailors nearly buried it. 6:14 left in the second. 1-0 the score. Your Steamboat Sailors on top of the Chatfield Chargers. We're live from the Howelsen Ice Arena. Sailors hockey brought to you by Steamboat Dental Center. SteamboatDentalCenter.com. Off the faceoff, LaPointe controls, pushes the puck forward, gets a shot, that goes wide. Kaminsky back to LaPointe, back to Kaminsky here, far side on the boards. A little traffic behind the net here as they work in Gretzky's office. LaPointe now works it back to Kelly. Kelly winds along the goal line, back behind the net into the Gretzky's office. Looking for Kaminsky out front. Now back to LaPointe. LaPointe looking to center. Oh, gets a shot. Gets a nice pass to Quinn Morton. And the Sailors have it to Kelly. Kelly back to LaPointe. Goal, David LaPointe. Second goal of the game. David LaPointe picked up the pass from Nate Kelly. Showed some quick hands there, and your Steamboat Sailors go up 2-0 with 5:34 left in this second period. Remember, Mountain View Car Wash helping the Sailors clean the competition. LaPointe from Kelly, just like I called it. Boat controls back to LaPointe. LaPointe in deep, back to Kelly. Kelly far side. Kelly can't control. Finally works back, wraps it around far side. Nate Kelly picks it up. He's got Griffin Malpe behind him. Malpe keeps it in on the point, fires it along the boards. In deep to Jonathan Q. Kaminsky. Kaminsky worked his way up on this line with Kelly and LaPointe, and they've been effective. 2 goals tonight. The only 2 goals. 4:39 left in the second. LaPointe looking for the hat trick. Lets one fly from the near boards. But Hadlock up to the task. He's been playing well between the pipes here for the Chatfield Chargers. Face off now to the glove side of Hadlock in the Chatfield net. 4:35 left in the second. Sailors on top. 2-0. I'd like to thank Russell's Auto Salon, as well as Steamboat Ace Hardware. Puck back to Doris on the point. His shot deflects wide off a shin pad. In behind the net it goes. That's Grant McNamara battling for it. McNamara, good to have him back on the ice. Centering pass back to Ripley. Ripley can't control. Kept in at the point by Doris. Doris fires it in deep to Ripley. Ripley for McNamara, back to Ripley. Ripley circles the net and now fires it back behind the net to Grant McNamara along the goal line. Centering pass. Oh, looking for Thiel, couldn't control. Thiel puts it in deep to Ripley. Ripley back behind the net. Spins. Nice job by Rip. Ripley with a man on him. Showing some tenacity there. Works it back to the point. Shot gets deflected wide, and here come the Chargers back the other way. Puck pitchfork into the neutral zone. Kemper steps up on the blue line, tries to make the stop. In deep to the corner it goes. Back behind the net, and a long shot, and that one's gloved by Tritz. I think that's maybe his second stop of the period. A shot there by Samuel Jacobs. 3:22 left in the second period. Sailors on top 2-0. You are tuned to KCOQ The River at 100.5. Remember, NFL football, the playoffs, broadcast on our brother station, KTYV Sports on FM. Borgerding controls the puck off the faceoff, back behind the net. Gets it up left wing side. Cross-ice pass here. Picked up by Curtis Malpe. He chips it off the glass near side. Back to the blue line. Chatfield playing with the puck here at center ice, now retreating back to their own end. Long cross-ice pass. Sailors grab that. Borgerding with the puck off the half boards into center ice, and Curtis Maltby fires it in deep. Colombo battling for it far side. Colombo and Sullivan in the corner. I like this line here. Sullivan, Colombo, and Maltby. Some big, big boys. Puck into the neutral zone where it's picked up by Beckett. Speaking of large mammals. This is a healthy size group out here right now for your Steamboat Sailors. I mentioned it before. Steamboat has not always had a big team. This is one of the biggest team I've seen in the 15 years of calling high school hockey here. And it might be 18 years, but I don't know. In deep goes Borgerding. Centering pass. Oh, Colombo! He had an opportunity. Out to Borgerding across to Beckett. Beckett near side. He lets one fly. Glove save. Hadlock. Back into the corner it goes. Kept in by Beckett. Now getting some help by Maltby. Maltby with a nice move. Oh, blocker stopped by Hadlock. He is getting peppered here. 2-0 the score. Sailors on top. 1:39 left in this first period. Back behind the Chargers cage it goes. Colombo battling for it. Colombo leaves it in tight. Colombo, Sullivan in the corner coming out. Maltby waiting back door. Taken away by the Chargers D, but Colombo says, no, you can't have that. And here come the Chargers back the other way. Out into the neutral zone, taken away by Borgerding. Borgerding off the half boards. Puck bouncing around in front of us here. Borgerding, cross-ice pass. Picked up there by Colombo. Colombo fires it in. 1 minute left in regulation. Sailors, in the second period. Sailors on top 2-0. Puck worked in deep to the corner. Centering pass. Sailors keep it in, but here come the Chargers. Chargers coming back the other way, across the red line, over the blue line. Into the Steamboat end they go, left wing side. Down deep. That's number 20, Dakota Kenyon. And Bernstein in there. Coach Thiel running all four lines, which is great. Yonka, far side. Borgerding shot, kick save. Puck bounces around into the neutral zone. Look out, we've got a rush here. That's Calvin Knight for the Chargers. But he is about half the size of Beckett. Bernstein off the sideboards. Chargers going D to D, trying to come out, and that's going to do it. After 2 periods of play, your Steamboat Sailors on top. 2-0.
Shots on goal that period. Steamboat 13, Chatfield 0. 2 periods total, 25 for Steamboat, 2 for Chatfield.
So we're going to take a quick break. We've got some Sailor spotlights on the way. We'll have third period action. I'm Brian Harvey on KTYV, Sports on FM. Big shout out to Doc's Auto Clinic, taking care of you by taking care of your car. Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank, member FDIC. And Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend. So after 2 periods of play, your Steamboat Sailors on top, 2-0. You are tuned to the river. KCOQ at 100.5. And online at steamboatradio.com. Your Steamboat Sailors Sports Connection. Brian Harvey back live at Howelsen Ice Arena after 2 periods of play. Your Steamboat Sailors on top of the Chatfield Chargers 2-0. They outshot the Chargers 14-2 in that period, which brings the shot total right now to 30-4. So the Steamboat Sailors dominating here on the shot clock. But I'll tell you what, this Chatfield goaltender, Nicholas Ferreco Hatlock, standing on his head, only allowing 2 goals thus far in the game. Sailors are going to be rolling right to left here on the radio dial in their home whites, black breezers, red striping and numbers. And the Sailors have been able to go deep here. And off the face-off here, LaPointe controls, works back deep. Back behind the Sailors' net. And battling for the puck here are your Sailors. Cross-ice pass looking for Johnny Q. Kaminsky. In deep to the corner it goes. Sailors wrap it around. Back behind the net. Centering pass, back out to the point it goes. Shots blocked, sitting in front of the slot there. And puck is bounced back out the other way. 16-17 left in this third period. Sailors winding it up. Kempers around the other side. Up to Doris. Doris chips it into the neutral zone. And it's backhanded by Kaminsky. He can't control. And that one goes wide of the net. And in on the... Oh, Nate Kelly with a big hit. No penalty on the play. Surprising. As the ref was right there. Kemper's backhand pass up to LaPointe. LaPointe right underneath us here. LaPointe walking in. Oh, little dangle. Couldn't get the shot off. Back behind the net. Bouncing around on this warm, wet ice. Ripley. Kelly along the slot there. Shot goes high and into the glass. 15-17 left in the game. 2-0 the score. Somebody's face off here to the glove side of Hadlock, who's had a nice game between the pipes, kept in by Griffin Malpe. Puck fired across the blue line, shot wide by Thiel, kept in by Morton on the far side. Morton along the blue line, backhands it in deep into the corner. Thiel battling for it, getting a little help by McNamara. McNamara and Thiel trying to back check now as the Chatfield Chargers work it out far side. All the way down into the Steamboat zone they go, centering pass, back behind the net. And here come the Sailors back the other way. McNamara fires the puck in, down deep, into the Chatfield end. Centering pass, back out to Malpe, his shot blocked, and into the neutral zone it goes. Quinn Morton with the puck. 2-0 the score, Sailors on top. Sailors can't control. Malpe with the puck. Malpe gets it back. Cross-ice pass to Kempers. Now up to Ripley. Ripley backhands the puck in deep. Getting physical. Good job keeping the puck. Ripley in the corner. Back behind the cage. Looking there for Kempers. Kempers can't control, but here come the Chargers down the left wing side. Odd angle shot. Tritz makes the stop. Centering pass. That one goes out to the blue line. Kept in far side. So an opportunity there for the Chargers. Sailors with a dangerous 2-goal lead. They've been, again, dominating here on out-shooting the Chargers substantially. And that one's going to be in ice. And so we'll get a face-off all the way back down in the Steamboat end to the glove side of Peyton Tritz. 13-18 left in this third and final period. We are live at the Howelsen Ice Arena. Big shout out to Doc's Auto Clinic, taking care of you by taking care of your car, bringing you the sick play of the game. Sailors control, back to Beckett. Beckett back behind the net, Borgerding helping him out. Fires it around the backboards, up the other side. Steamboat coming out over the red line. Headman pass to Sullivan. Sullivan streaks in, shot, goal. Sean Sullivan comes in left wing side. Off the headman pass. And the Steamboat Sailors go up 3-0 with 13:04 left in this third period. Sullivan staying on with Colombo.
27, Sean Sullivan. An assist from number 25, Curtis Maltby.
Colombo and Maltby on the assist. Sean Sullivan with the goal. Sullivan with the puck right now. Back to the point to Borgerding. Borgerding back to Beckett. Beckett walks in traffic. Shot bounces wide. Those are sometimes tough to stop. Back in the corner it goes. And that's Colombo battling for it. Colombo pushed off the puck, which is a hard thing to do. And here come the Chargers back the other way. Chatfield, headman pass. Into the Steamboat zone they go. In deep, Beckett battling for that puck. Beckett flips it up off the glass and around the dasher up the other side. Back to Colombo. Colombo retreats back behind the Sailors' cage. Coming out the other way is Borgerding. Borgerding up to Sullivan. Sullivan with speed. Sullivan carries it in, loses the puck. Getting some help from Beckett. Beckett around the net. Looking for a man out front now. Cycles it back. Chargers pick it up. And here comes Chatfield back out the other way. Chatfield with a head of steam. 1-on-3 there. Not much you can do about that one. A good effort there by Dylan Collings for the Chargers. Puck back to the point. Shot, a weak one on net. Batted out by Tritz. And here comes Steamboat. LaPointe with speed. Back to Kelly. Kelly shot. Big fat rebound there. And here comes Chatfield. Working it out the other way. A lot of end-to-end action, which is keeping me busy on the camera. Trip there, and the Sailors are going to go to the sin bin there as number 16, Matthew Kempers, is called for the trip. Sort of inadvertent there with 11:21 left in the third period, 3-0 to score. Sailors have done a pretty good job today keeping out of the sin bin. They went a whole period and a half, which I think was their longest stretch of not getting a penalty last night, and then the floodgates open. Tonight, it's been relatively calm. A fairly peaceful game, if you will. When you find yourself shorthanded, Sports Med at UC Health at Yampa Valley Medical Center, helping you get back to full strength when you're feeling shorthanded. Also a big shout out to Bridget and the gang over at Steamboat Ace Hardware, the helpful place for hardware, plumbing, tools, grills, garden, and more, offering you knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. And Russell's Auto Salon, bringing you the collision of the game. So Chatfield on the power play for 2 minutes. Right now, Tritz is getting his equipment inspected. I'm not sure what's up here. So we have a slight delay here, and I don't know if he's got a broken helmet. Or what the situation here is. But Peyton Tritz looking for his second shutout in a row. Morton going to explain what the situation here is, as the Sailors do have a man in the box. We've got a delay here. So with 11:21 left in the third period, Steamboat Sailors up 3-0. I don't know if this is an equipment timeout or what the deal is. They were checking out Peyton Tritz's helmet, and now both teams are in front of their benches. Conversation going on. Coach Ernie Thiel looking a little animated over there, but that's a normal look. So I'm not sure what the delay is here. I am completely confused whether a timeout is called here by the Chargers. But again, they were inspecting Tritz's helmet, but he's got it back on his head. Doesn't look like he's coming out of the game. Coach, the referee, Dave Hartley, coming back onto the ice. Now, talking to the Sailors captains. And again, I have no clue what is going on here. Now Hartley discussing matters with the captain of the Chatfield Chargers team. Number 11, Mitchell Rodvold. And Tritz is now coming off the ice. Oh, he is not happy. And I'm not sure what the call is. Patrick Sumner coming in. I am really curious as to what happened here. They're calling an equipment violation here. I am really curious as to what this is and how this all came about. I will, without knowing the situation, because I am not down there listening to what Dave Hartley is saying right now to Coach Ernie Thiel, I will withhold my comments. So the Sailors are now going to have two men in the box. It will be a 5-on-3 situation. Sailors on top 3-0, 11:21 left in the third here. Patrick Sumner, the junior goaltender, is in the cage with no warm-up at all here. Face-off is going to come down to the stick side of Sumner, controlled here by the Chargers as they work the perimeter. That one went off the ref's skate. Chargers 5-on-3, shot through traffic, and a nice stop by Patrick. And he's already fired up. So are the Sailors. On the ice for Steamboat, Griffin Maltby. Quinn, Morton, and LaPointe. Puck worked around the perimeter by the Chargers, working it in deep near side. Back up to the point. Long shot. That one goes wide. Sailors again in the triangle. 5-on-3 for a minute 30 here now as the clock is winding down. Sailors letting the Chargers have the perimeter right now. Near side, odd angle shot. Nice stop by Patrick Sumner as he slid across, butterfly, and made a beautiful pad save, and the puck is cleared by your Steamboat Sailors. 1:09 left in the two-man advantage. LaPointe on the back check. Good job by LaPointe getting back, whacking that puck around. LaPointe 1-on-0. Let's get a shorty here, Steamboat. Backhand goal. Sailors come up with a short-handed goal. David LaPointe, second goal of the day. The Steamboat Sailors, just like that, make it 4-0 on a beautiful goal by David Lapointe. On the back check, Sailors going to get a set of 3 fresh legs in here.
Steamboat goal. His third of the game. Short-handed at 5, David Lapointe.
And I believe he may have a hat trick today. He's at least got 2 goals. So 42 seconds here on the 5-on-3 advantage. Obviously no release there for your Steamboat Sailors, as much as we would like that. Back out to the point it goes. Long shot turned away by Sumner. Back out far side there. Chatfield controlling. Cross ice pass. Puck in deep. Battling for that one is Colombo. Colombo with 2 red shirts on him. Odd angle shot turned away by Sumner. 9:26 left in this game. Sailors on top 4-0. Colombo in deep, trying to slow the puck down. Teams are now at full strength. Sailors now trying to pull away here and work the puck up and out, and finally they do. Sean Sullivan, he's got Curtis Maltby with him. Sullivan over the blue line, in deep. Sullivan works it around the cage, circling around the face-off circles. A lot of circling going on here. Back down deep to Borgerding. Back up to Colombo. Back to Sullivan, top of the blue line. Shot goes wide of Hadlock. Borgerding helping out back behind the net. Curtis Maltby back there as well. Beckett and Sullivan on the points right now. Sailors on a good rotation. Back behind the net, Borgerding, cross ice pass. Borgerding looking for Sullivan. In deep to Maltby. Maltby leaves it for Beckett. Beckett cycles into the corner. And Curtis Maltby rotates back to the point. Again, good positioning here by your Steamboat Sailors. Beckett getting back. And here come the Chargers back the other way. Back into the corner they go. 8:08 left in the third period. Sailors on top 4-0. So the Sailors successfully killed the 5-on-3 advantage. Patrick Summer, ice cold, been sitting on the bench, forced to go in and play goalie on the equipment violation, and I'm really curious as to what that is. We'll talk about that one on Monday on Harvey's Huddle. Tune in on KTYV 98.9 from 3 to 6. I will get to the bottom of it. But right now, I'm too busy multitasking. Running the camera, calling the game. In deep, Lapointe. Lapointe walks it in, centering pass. Oh, man, he had Johnny Q. Kaminsky sitting in the slot. Oh, little dingle-dangle there. Lapointe putting on a clinic. Backhand off the crossbar. Back behind the net it goes. David Lapointe battling for it. Lapointe keeping it in. Looking for Nate Kelly. Into the corner. Kelly battling. Now Johnny Q. Kaminsky behind the net. Kaminsky back to Kelly. Centering pass to Lapointe. Lapointe shot. That one's stopped. And a nice job by Hadlock, who's had a good game in goal. He had a game's worth of shots through 3 periods. And Chatfield not necessarily helping them out. 7:14 left in the third, 4-0 to score. Sailors on top. You are tuned to KCOQ The River at 100.5. Back to Kempers. He lets one fly off the shin pad of a Charger defender. Kept in. Far side. Centering pass. Backhand. Oh, no go. Grant McNamara had some opportunities there. Kept in far side by Borgerding. Around the back door. David Thiel battling for it. Thiel keeping it in. Kempers knocked off his feet. Back to Borgerding. Borgerding wheels back to McNamara. McNamara retreating back the other way. McNamara with the puck. Cross ice pass to Borgerding. Borgerding looking for Ripley. Now to McNamara. McNamara with some speed. Over the red line. Over the blue line. Walks in. Leaves the puck there for Thiel. Borgerding battling here in front of us. And a long shot turned away by Sumner, and he's going to tie that one up. We'll get a face-off down in the Steamboat end. 6:18 left in this third period. 4-0 the score. Sailors on top. Big shout-out to our friends at Russell's Auto Salon, bringing you the collision of the game. Russell's, they come highly recommended. Your full-service auto body shop at 879-1515. Puck back to the point, around the backside. And here comes Steamboat, trying to work it out of their own end, and they do. Quinn Morton battling for the puck, chasing down a Charger. Backhand shot there by Kenyon, and that one is stopped by Hadlock. He's got to be closing in on about 50 saves for this game. He's had a heck of a game. Sailors on top 4-0, 5:57 left in the third. Last check at halftime, Kansas City Chiefs leading the Tennessee Titans 21-3. That game on our brother station, KTYV Sports on FM at 98.9. Here come the Chargers back the other way. Oh! Losing his footage was Morton. And the puck slid across the crease there. And Sumner gets lucky. Opportunity here for the Chargers. But a good job by Maltby. We've got a penalty on the play. This one's going to go against the Sailors. Interference on Beckett. 5:33 left in the third. Sailors on top 4-0. Face-off's going to be down in the Steamboat zone. Patrick Sumner, junior goaltender. Face-off here to his glove side. Steamboat can't control. Colombo off the face-off. Another power play here for the Chargers. That puck is going to be iced all the way down. No call, of course, as the Sailors are a man down. Winding it up is Chatfield coming coast to coast. Oh, a big hit there by Quinn Morton. Morton had a great game last night. Colombo with a puck, and they're going to call a cross-check here on, I believe that's Colombo. I don't like the call. Neither does Colombo. So 5-on-2. So Cameron Colombo going to the sin bin here. So for 137, Chatfield will once again have a 5-on-3 advantage. 5:10 left in this game. Sailors on top 4-0. Morton controls and he's going to fire that puck all the way back down. No ice on the play. Chatfield chases and going to wind it up from their own end. Here come the Chargers back the other way, over their own blue line, over the red line. Into the Steamboat end they go. Back behind the cage. That one is a good job there by Morton to take that puck away. He loses it, though. Back out to the point. Shot far side. Top shelf goal. So that makes it 4-1. The penalty with 1:05 left will release. So that means the Chatfield Chargers will have a power play for another minute 28. 5-on-4, excuse me.
Chatfield goal, number 15, Tyler Wiggins. Assist for number 5.
Chatfield goal by number 15. Calvin Knight, assisted by Hunter Beckett, number 5. Long shot on Sumner. He turns that one away. 4:22. Puck back behind the net. Controlled by Chatfield. 1:07 left in the power play. Along the blue line they go. D to D. Jacobs with the puck. He tries to walk it in. Steamboat takes it away. Sailors now push the puck to open ice. Kempers up to Borgerding. Borgerding looks to cross that one. Kempers now has to give chase. Kempers has the puck, and he works it up to LaPointe. And here comes Steamboat back the other way. Borgerding, McNamara in deep. McNamara behind the cage. Inadvertently centers that puck. And the Chargers have it. Working it out from their own end. Into the neutral zone they go. Nice play by Kempers, excuse me. Now LaPointe in deep through traffic. LaPointe, can't bury it. Puck on the goal mouth. Oh, what an opportunity. LaPointe keeps it in far side. 11 seconds left in the power play. LaPointe going for his second shorthanded goal of the game. LaPointe controls, flips the puck in deep. Back into the far corner. Teams are at full strength. Sailors on top 4-1. 3 minutes left in this contest. Kempers can't control. And now it's picked up by Sean Sullivan. He fires it off the sideboards. And back behind the net it goes. Battling for that is Cameron Colombo. Colombo getting a little help from Sullivan. And here come the Chargers back the other way. And a good defensive play there by your Steamboat Sailors. And here comes Curtis Maltby. Luke Borgerding and Quinn Morton, a stalwart back on that D-line for your Steamboat Sailors. Centering pass here. And taken away by the Chargers over the red line. Puck flipped in deep, no ice called. Morton, back to Borgerding, back to Morton. Morton with the puck. Curtis Maltby, wanted him to go, but Quinn Morton trying to take it coast to coast. Puck taken away. Now Colombo rotating back. Colombo over to Griffin Maltby. Maltby with the puck far side, pushed off the play. He's able to flip it in deep. Sailors getting some fresh legs as we've got 1:36 left in this contest. Sailors up 4-1. Long cross-ice pass intercepted by the Sailors D. Up to Curtis Maltby. Maltby and Nate Kelly in on the forecheck. Sailors keeping it in, backhand. Kenyon into Kelly. Kelly with the puck, centering pass. Out to the point. One-time shot by Griffin Maltby. He had a great goal last night. He's not a big kid, but he got some power behind it. 1:04. We've got a minute left in regulation here. Morton can't control. One-on-one right now. Chargers, long shot, glove save. Patrick Sumner. .4 seconds left in this game. Sailors on top 4-1. Big shout out to Doc's Auto Clinic, taking care of you by taking care of your car. Bringing you the sick play of the game, and that had to be David LaPointe's shorthanded goal, where he came coast to coast, did a little dingle-dangle, and buried it. Sailors controlling the puck back behind their own net. Can't get it out. Finally do. Puck trickles into the neutral zone. D to D they go. Sullivan in there. Battling. Now Beckett picks it up. 20 seconds left in the game. Beckett. Cross-ice pass. Kempers throwing his body around. Boy, when you bet Kempers and Beckett on the ice together, both of those guys are close to 7 feet tall on skates. Kenyon gets it back behind the net. Nate Kelly looking to center it. And that's going to do it. So your Steamboat Sailors sweep the weekend. 7-0 win last night against the Summit County Tigers. And a 4-1 win here against the Chatfield Chargers. And it could have been a whole lot more if it weren't for Nicholas Farraco Hadlock, who had a great game between the pipes for the Chargers. Steamboat Sailors improve their record to, I want to say, 8-1 on the season right now. And we've got games next weekend. Keep it locked right here for details. on when and where, or go to steamboatradio.com and click on your Sailors icon for the complete schedule. Thank you for listening. Thanks for putting up for both my play-by-play and my camera work if you're listening and watching online at steamboatradio.com. Big shout out to all of our sponsors. Thanks to Doc's Auto Clinic, Yampa Valley Bank, Alpine Lumber, Steamboat Dental Center, Mountain View Car Wash, Russell's Auto Salon, Steamboat Ace Hardware, and Sports Med at Yampa Valley Medical Center. Also like to thank Chris Puckett at the downtown Edward Jones office. Call Chris Puckett today at 879-1851 for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC. Also Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals. If you've got friends coming to town, give them a call at 970-879-8000 for the Locals Connection discount. And the Howelsen Agency with Allstate, proud to ensure victory of the Sailors, serving the Yampa Valley for all your insurance needs. The Howelsen Agency with Allstate, right across from Mahogany Ridge on 5th Street in downtown Steamboat. I'm Brian Harvey saying so long from Howelsen Ice Arena. Thanks to Monica Chavez for doing a wonderful job on the board. Thank you for listening. So long, and have a wonderful rest of your weekend. We'll talk to you real soon on steamboatradio.com and KCOQ, the river at 100.5.